Welcome at Fox7-news. My name is Mr. O.G.B. Don't forget, we have promised to tell you the reality and to be honest with you. And we ask you for one thing. In order for us to exist, we need your support. How can you support us? Subscribe to this channel, follow us, and hit the notification button. So whenever we come online, you will be among the first to see our videos. And do not forget to comment, do not forget to like, and do not forget to share the videos. Thanks. All right, welcome once again. I want to send a message direct to my fellow brothers and my fellow sisters in both sides, both in IPOB and those in autopilot. We've posted a message where we said that if you are in IPOB, that you are obligated to submit to the authority of DOS as the only foundation put in place by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself and IPOBians when he was still free, before he was kidnapped. And with a lot of autopilot members or perhaps fellow Biafrans have descended on us, calling us names, even calling DOS names. I am not against your perspective. I am not against your understanding. But we are against one thing, and that is why we've come to stay. The thing we are against is there will be no prosperity for us to come and condemn ourselves, call ourselves names, call ourselves all different, do a lot of things, even go to the extent of causing casualties among ourselves. These things have no prosperity. It can never be a means to achieve our goal. Remember, if I understand both sides very well, especially the autopilot side, we are in this mission to restore Biafra. If we are in this mission together to restore Biafra, and the only thing we do not have in common is the way to go about it, I would advise the best thing to do is you must know that your aim and my aim is the restoration of Biafra. But perhaps I have a different perspective than yours. With you, it has been in place before you and I. Remember during the time of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they were all struggling to achieve one goal, but they had different perspective. But they never, ever involved in causing casualty among the black community because they shared different perspective. Even though that both was from different religious background, and their idea to achieve the goal of freedom of black people was different, but they never attacked each other physically, right? And also during the time that the Jewish people want to go back to their land, there was still Jews who believed that they shouldn't go back. There was also those who believed that they should go back. So there was two perspectives. But what happened? None of them ever attacked each other physically, right? And I can go on and on and on and on. Even during the Biafran war that you and I know, there was still different perspective. But what didn't happen is seeing them attacking one another. So our message to both parties is this: any government that does not have opposition can never perform well, because that government is as good as a dictator. So I am not against the existence of IPOB DOS. And we are not also against the existence of autopilot. But we are against one thing. We are against anyone among the two who ever try to endanger the life of any Biafran. Our goal is to protect the life and property of our people, not to destroy it, not to endanger them, not to make them feel even unsafe, but to assure them that they are safe and secured. to give them that trust and that confidence which the government couldn't give to them. This is the goal. And by so doing, majority will come to support what we're doing. Why we are still talking about Biafra today, the restoration of Biafra, the answer is simple. Majority of us, if you don't know it now. Majority of us have not wake up to say this is what we want. If majority say, okay, today what we want is Biafra, believe you me, everybody will be ready to pay any price possible and Biafra will come. But the challenge we have now is that we have not secured the majority. You've got to know it. Don't deceive yourself at all. Don't ever try to deceive yourself by believing that you've secured the majority. Even if a referendum is called today, don't be shocked to see what you do not expect. Now, we are not against the existence of any of these people, but we are against any of them going to take action to stop another that will lead to unaliving our own people or unaliving ourselves. We've seen things in the past, and you know the story, and I know the story. I come from a community, I come from a village, I come from a state. I know how it is. I hear what people say. I see with my eyes. So you know I'm not kidding. You know I'm not joking. You know I'm telling the truth. We are not against your existence, but we are against you taking action against our own people in order to claim that you are the most pure. If we all take arms to fight ourselves, then who are we working for? Are we really working for the restoration of the Biafra, or are we really working for the enemy? So this is what we have to realize. The security of our people should be our #1 target. We shouldn't fight ourselves. If autopilot think that they have a different perspective which is more lucrative, which will bring Biafra today, tomorrow, they should do their thing, but do not engage in unaliving our people. Do not engage in destroying properties in our land. If the DOS in their own way think that their own perspective is the most pure, no one should ever engage in causing casualty in our territory. This is the message we are trying to send to the people. We are not against your existence. We believe in opposition should be there in every government, whenever and however. Because if no one is check and balancing you, you will become a dictator and misbehave. That's what we believe. You know, when the last election happened in America, the Republican Party secured all the government offices. Example, they won the Senate, they won the House of Assembly, even the presidency, and up to the Supreme Court. And the big thinkers, the thinkers in the society was like, oh, what is America turning to be? Are we likely to see dictatorship in this country? It's very possible. Yes, I'm a supporter of Trump, 100%. But when that powerful thing happened, I rejoiced because we all worked together to achieve such a goal. I canvassed for people to vote for Trump. I said it publicly. Watch our videos, you see it. You know, but the result was shock to all of us. Some of us who is highly democratic, who believe that there should be opposition in order to check and balance the government, was like, what is happening? But anyway, we trust Trump, we trust the institutions in America that they will be able to check and balance things when it try to go wrong. You know, yeah. So in a society, in an organization that want to silence the voice of the opposition, I am afraid of that group of